Hi. Welcome to the pod.
Oh.
We got a new setup. Hope you like it.
Hope you like it.
I like it.
It's pretty good.
And that's all that matters.
I like it.
You don't matter.
We're waiting on feedback.
Mm-hmm.
We know you guys love this pod.
It's very good.
And you are dying to give us any advice or anything else like that.
Speaking of dying,
let's jump in.
I think we need to talk about the Horseman.
Already?
Yeah, it's been weighing heavily on my mind.
This is the long-awaited third Horseman of the car apocalypse. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll get right into it.
Yeah.
So I was walking one night.
Mm-hmm.
My precious dog, Lily.
Should we do a recap?
Of the last two Horsemen? Okay, sure. Last one we saw was Wet Car.
Mm-hmm.
Red Car.
Mm-hmm.
Perpetually wet. Always seems to infect any other car in its vicinity. Yeah. Alright. Next.
The one we cannot talk about.
It's accursed. But
or it will crash our recording.
If you listened to the last couple episodes, damn it. Fans on.
Cut, by the way.
Yeah, cut.
Hugh, can you come turn the fan off?
What a man, what a man, what a mighty fine man.
It's the standalone.
Yeah. Hi.
Uncut.
Four Horsemen of the Car Apocalypse. We're probably just gonna keep that first part in.
Yes.
Turn the fan off.
Hey, it's me. I'm editing. Day it's supposed to come out. I couldn't figure out how to mix the audio and a video together, so if you're an audio listener, don't worry about it. Nothing's gonna change for you. If you're a video watcher, it's gonna start getting really bad about right now and get worse and worse as the episode goes on, so watch out for that. Won't happen next week. I'm still gonna put all the visual gags on there, but if you don't like watching it, I don't blame you. Just don't watch the video. Sorry. Won't happen again.
Can't speak of.
Yeah.
You know about its legends and myths and
yes,
horrible.
which is why we have officially
creation.
decided that the accursed car is death.
Death.
Because it causes death.
Of recordings and phone calls.
Oh yeah.
The wet car.
Pestilence.
I think.
It seems it's gross.
Tell us about the mystery.
Ew. Okay, so I was walking alone one night with my dog.
Yep.
You know, strolling.
Yeah.
Down our street in an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
And I see in the distance, like, we have a lot of trees by our street, so the trees are flashing yellow, red, and green.
Yeah.
And just boom, boom, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck is that? And then this car, and it comes out, and it looks like a slightly stretched Escalade, a white Escalade, with red, green, and yellow flashing lights on it.
Yeah.
Completely tinted out windows. And we live on a cul-de-sac, right?
We do?
Yeah.
I've never been to the other end of our street.
So it drives by me, and I'm like, okay. First of all, it drives by. The lights are bright, so I can't see shit, obviously. Thank you, Hugh. Hugh will be here.
He made orange juice.
We have a live Hugh-dio audience tonight.
Just Hugh.
Yeah, so I waved at the car. Hi, just in case it was, like, murderers or kidnappers.
You want to make a good impression.
Yeah, because what if they're like, oh, let's kill this little bitch. And then I'm like,
howdy! And then they're like, oh.
Oh, what a sweetie.
What a sweetheart.
What a sweetie. We can't kill this
Can't
sweetie.
Kill this guy.
But yeah, so I waved, and then I ran into my home.
It's a pulpy one.
And I kind of sat there for like 30 minutes, and it never came back.
Huh.
So I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we don't like mystery emergency Escalade car.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what. And that's it.
I don't know what this one would be.
Yeah,
What are the two that are left? Famine and war?
War.
Well, it's not war.
War? No.
War war isn't.
Well, it's like a souped
It's
up
not
police car.
It's not covert though. War isn't mysterious.
Well, I don't think this car wasn't trying to be mysterious. War is very mysterious.
But you never.
But it has a brash.
You're never like,
outline.
Is a war going on?
Yes. I don't know if there's a war going on right now.
Okay, well, we don't know about anything that's going on on the world. We live on the set of this podcast.
Yeah, that's
when
true.
the camera stops rolling, we go to sleep.
What? Walked out of Reddit for some reason.
Because you're a mischief maker.
Damn it. It's a mystery car. Is mystery car its official name? Wet car, blank, mystery car?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Mystery car. I think it should be war.
Okay, it'll be war. Are you,
what?
Are you on, r/Boku no Hero Academia?
I'm on my dash.
So you're a member of r/Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah, I like Boku no Hero Academia. Hugh's nodding, so. Just so you know, I am in the majority in this room right now. And that's all that matters. Minority over here.
I've been switching for a while.
I've kind of noticed.
I'm funny. So,
I have
continue.
to assume. I don't really have anything else.
No?
No. About mystery car?
No, I thought you were finding something on Reddit.
Oh, no, I am. I just have to...
So, we are on
find it.
We're on the search for the fourth horseman of the Carpocalypse.
I'm really excited to see who it is.
I'm really not excited because once we see it, it will bring upon the downfall of the human race, and we will all perish. As we were meant to, by God's wrath. This orange juice is full of seeds.
Yeah?
Did you not strain it? Okay.
This is riveting pot
No,
topics. My orange juice sucks.
Hang on, let me put on the... Hang on.
Oh, go for it.
This would be easier if my computer was working.
Can't sing the song I'm trying to sing right now. We may want to monetize at some point.
There we go. So that's good. Back to the toad. I loved it. I saw this toad. You want to jump right into the next segment?
Yeah. What's the next segment?
We could
actually, I want to talk. I know what I want to talk about.
Okay. Kind of really steamrolled me there.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm about to during this entire conversation. So I want to talk about a claim that you make often.
Oh my God! Oh, I swear. I could beat up every bird. Yes, I could.
Explain the beat up every bird thing.
I could beat up every bird, except for the kings of the earth, cassowaries, ostriches, emus. I could beat up an emu.
He's omitting the leg birds.
The ones with the big strong legs and the big
which
strong heads.
instantly discredits the entire argument.
No, it does. Okay, you know how there's
if you say I can beat up every bird, this is me steamrolling you, by the way. If you say I can beat up every bird, and you omit some birds,
okay, you're not like
already can't.
This speed run isn't a real speed run because it's a tool assisted speed run. You're not like, oh, you're not a real speed runner. I'm a real. Somebody could do better.
But someone does a speed run.
Yeah.
They don't go, I'm gonna play this game in its entirety. They go, I'm gonna do this game fast.
Yeah, no, they could. There are 100% runs, which are playing the whole game as fast as possible.
So, you have made the claim that you can beat up every bird, except for some of them.
I could beat up most birds. Suck my beavis.
You still couldn't, actually. Let's go into the other things of why you can't beat up every bird. Eagles!
I could beat up a raptor.
An eagle would kill you.
No, it wouldn't. I would kill it. That's the point.
How would you kill an eagle? How would you catch and slaughter an eagle with your bare hands?
Punch it in its brittle bones. They're brittle by design. They're hollow.
How are you gonna... You're not even gonna be able to catch it.
I don't have to catch it. It's flying at me. As it's flying, I'll just boom in its dumb bird
You're gonna
chest.
throw a punch at it, and it's gonna claw your hand to bits, and you're gonna weep.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be near death by the end of all of these bird-punching excursions.
I think you'll be crippled within seconds.
Okay, wait, hang on, before we continue. I love birds. I would never beat up a bird. They're the fruit of the earth.
I think we made this
That makes it sound like I'm eating them, which I am. Not exclusively.
I think we made sure to say that earlier when we talked about the animal killing game show.
Oh yeah, how much we love animals.
We support animals.
We have
on
a
this
sweet
podcast.
old lady dog.
We've
right
got a
here,
bunch of
and
animals.
she is the cutest baby.
We have
I've
10
ever seen.
ducks in our garage right now.
They're just cheaping up a storm.
They smell like piss.
They do it a lot. So I could beat up every bird.
How would you catch a hummingbird?
Ignorant swine.
How would you catch a
I
hummingbird?
don't need to catch a hummingbird. It's attacking me.
Catch my hand right now.
Okay,
yeah.
But it's...
For those of you who might be listening on audio, I moved my hand around at a medium pace, and he was unable to catch it. So, you couldn't catch any bird.
I could catch any
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner?
Sure.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't have a time limit. No matter how much time it takes me to catch this bird, what's a roadrunner gonna do? Peck at me? They catch mice, for God's sake. Just because Hugh has a comment.
Our cousin Hugh has a comment.
Our cousin Hugh has a comment.
Here.
Project, so you can...
Do I have to come over?
Yeah, come here. This is Hugh.
This is our cousin Hugh.
First time on the pod.
He's wonderful. He's a great hang.
But if you have no time limit for this, I mean, you can do anything with no time limit.
Yeah.
So
well, no, not if I die.
I mean, you could do a lot of things with no time limit.
Sure. Yeah.
No time limit is not. It's a big crutch.
Get out of here. Because, okay, you go back to watching, you heathen. You weren't even on screen. Scoot over.
I actually don't think that time limits matter because you will die within minutes of most of these. What about the giant fucking raptors that kill wolves?
Where? What type?
I don't know. That was
exclamatory statement.
Yeah.
All statements are exclamatory.
Yeah. What about those giant Wow. I'm sorry, that was exclamatory. What about those giant knees that beat up birds in the woods?
Whatever.
Those might exist.
You couldn't beat up any bird that can kill anything bigger than a small dog.
Absolutely. You think I'm the size of a small dog?
I think you're about the same power level as a small dog.
We're moving on. This will not go away. But
I'm not done.
I don't have the stamina to keep going.
I could go for the rest of this podcast. This podcast title could be called Wow, Gage really goes on about the bird question, huh?
The title will be I Can Beat Up Every Bird, and people will agree.
We will really see.
Oh,
once
so
again,
Gavin thinks he could beat
this
up
side
every
of the
bird?
room, Hugh's sitting on this side of the room, by the way. This side of the room, 100% against you.
I'm so mad. I also keep looking into the viewfinder on accident.
Oh, I do too. Is that bad?
Yes, look into the lens.
Sorry.
What's
next?
Questions?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the question segment.
Questions.
We do questions now, so if you would like to tweet at us, Gage put our Twitter on screen. It's somewhere. He doesn't know how to move text.
No,
yet.
I do. It's going to be right here, right in front of my face.
It's
going to be hard to read. But
it's
gonna
so
be right
not,
here.
though. Okay, but you can contact us on that Twitter, or go to hell. If you would like to listen to questions, you're in the right place.
Wait, do we want to not do the first question ever with Hugh, even though he just popped on? We're going to save that?
No, Hugh's not going.
Okay.
No, I hate Hugh.
Okay.
He's a heathen.
First question ever coming from your friend.
My friend, who will remain anonymous. Dear Bean Boys, my sister's been eating all the Scooby snacks available in the pantry recently, and I have only been able to get a few. How do I stop this Scooby snack fiend so that I may too crunch on those good cinnamon snacks? Thanks. They said insert a cool name here, so I'm gonna call them Scooby-Doo.
Okay, Scooby-Doo. Here's what I have to say about this. I live in a thieving household. I thieve.
Yeah. Yes, you.
But if there's one thing I know how to do, it's how to hide food from family members, and that's exactly what you should do.
You have to hide the food.
Go ahead.
Scooby snacks, non-perishable.
Exactly.
Hide those things wherever, under a pillow. If you have like a trap door that you have meticulously carved underneath your bed, hide them there. In your gob, if you want to hide them in your belly, that's great. But
Anywhere
if you have
they won't be found out.
If your basement has those ceiling tiles that you can lift up, put them in the roof. The ceiling, different.
And make sure you do this as soon as possible.
Pretty much as soon as your parents get groceries, put them in the ceiling.
And
or
then take like half and hide them away. In fact, if you want to, hide the entire fucking box and then, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where the box is.
Oh, I thought we got Scooby snacks. Weird.
So there's some good advice for you.
Great advice. Thank you, Scooby-Doo.
Any other questions from your friends?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I've got one from mine. It's gonna take me a second to find.
Here,
yours?
I'll riff.
Okay.
So, do you have a question? Okay. When I first read this question, I forgot that Scooby snacks were a delicious, delicious treat for kids and adults alike to enjoy, and I thought my friend was
Eating
a
dog
cartoon dog. Or eating dog food. I would buy special food for my dog that was shaped like Scooby snacks. Or dog treats, specifically. Oh, like, would you do it for a Scooby snack? And my dog would look at me with a soulful, soulful smile, because she doesn't know what words I'm saying. She just knows that I love her deeply and would do anything for her.
Yeah. I didn't hear any of that, but I have my question.
Go, shoot.
Okay, my friend asks, what's stopping y'all from killing somebody?
Social boundaries.
That's it.
That's literally it.
It's so wild to me that literally the only thing stopping me from punching any old lady I see is my mind. That makes me feel so powerful.
Oh, and laws.
Laws aren't
all
actually
cops are
stopping
cowards,
you.
Though.
Laws are constructs that you are free to break with your own free will.
It's free as a bird. There is this one person at school who I will say the name of. I'm kidding. I go to smart person school, but she sucks. Hard. I hate her.
Is that all you had to say?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I would definitely murder her if it wasn't against our Lord and Savior, Bob the Tomato?
No. First things first. Whatever girl you were talking about, if she ever goes missing, this is like your manifesto.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure this will be used in plenty of trials whenever I'm an adult.
And you?
Sure, why not? This is the Good Advice Cast.
This is the Good Advice Cast.
So...
we're an advice podcast now.
Thieve
as well as comedy.
From your family, know your power.
And your power is unlimited. Kill. Do we have any more questions?
Don't kill. Yeah, I mean, no, I don't have any questions. I have one friend.
I have 3 friends, and only one of them cares
do you have
about
a
my
question
podcast.
yet? Ask anything.
Oh,
no limits.
Little disclaimer, I don't know if you heard what Gage said. None of our advice should be taken. Absolutely none of it. And that's only for legal reasons. You can take just a little. Only the good stuff, baby.
Do you have a question?
Ask us
what do you mean
question.
not? Any question will do. Do it.
Silly.
We're starved for content. Okay. Why is Hugh such a big dummy?
Well, because of his big pumpkin head.
Speaking of pumpkin heads, your Discord notifications have been going off this entire time.
Nothing I can do about that.
That's true.
So, do you want to hop right into another bit?
Yeah, do you have one planned? What the fuck is that?
That's me.
What? Oh my god! It's actually more visible up there.
I'm
really
is.
At the viewfinder.
If you're an audio listener, too bad.
Imagine.
Nope.
Okay.
It's just a really zoomed in and stretched out picture of my beautiful mug.
Yeah.
So, do we want to talk about our best favorite friend?
Horrifying. Our best favorite friend?
Yeah.
This is upsetting. I don't want him staring at me while I...
Just don't look at him.
He's angry.
Just don't look at him. So do we want to talk about our best and favorite friend, Pros D? Pros D. This is a direct... If you're not Pros D, Please stop listening.
Pros D, please come on our podcast.
We have invited you multiple times onto our beautiful, wonderful podcast. This could be you up here on this television screen. This could be you.
You could be sitting on both of our knees right now.
Yeah, our knees are touching.
All guests sit on our knees like one chair.
Yeah.
And you'll be the first one.
And you'll be the first guest, except you.
Maybe. If we'll see what Pros says.
So far, it's just kind of been Hugh's hands on screen. Yeah, Hugh will be replaced with a picture of a bumblebee. Pros D, if you please come on our podcast.
I don't even know what to say.
We would love to have you on. We think you're so funny.
I love all your vines.
I could even try to remember your real name.
Ooh, I don't know your real name, but I do
Sungwon?
love you.
Oh
wait, no, I think that is it.
No,
Close. It's close.
I think it's Sungwon.
It's close to that.
And if it's not,
sorry.
I'm so sorry, Pros D. Come on the pod. You're our favorite.
Honestly,
we love you.
I just want you on the pod.
Yeah, we don't have anything to.
We can talk about
with
anything.
you. Anything. In fact, if you could bring your own talking points, that
would be amazing.
Great. Let's work for us.
All of our guests should bring an hour's worth of talking points.
Because you have no idea how lazy we are. It's so hard to compile a whole hour's worth of stuff to talk about.
I look up Reddit stuff to ask minutes before we start shooting.
Literally. To be fair, the only thing I've had stockpiled is I made this an hour ago. This slideshow.
This. I stretched out a picture of his face really quick.
Yeah, it's. I did. It's like in Beetlejuice. So yeah, just
Pros D, come on the podcast.
Next,
Mr. GG.
Mr. GG. Also an open invitation.
Also an open invitation, but we know.
Oh wait.
What?
We won't fly you guys out.
Oh yeah, we don't have any money.
We don't have any money.
Also, we promise we don't have coronavirus.
We don't.
So you can come near us.
Also, if you want to support us on Patreon, so we can fly Pros D out here. Hopefully, Gage has finished the
told
Patreon.
You not to talk about the Patreon, so that I didn't have to work on the Patreon.
You have to finish the Patreon.
We don't have any fans.
Hey Gage, maybe someone will see this and really want Pros D to come on, so they will donate $1,000.
Yeah, $100,000 tier is Pros D will be on the podcast.
Yeah. So $100,000 a month, by the way.
Well, yeah, that's what it's a subscription.
Okay. You know what else is a subscription?
NordVPN.
Not sponsored. Well, wait, actually, if you...
Maybe.
Okay, I also, if you check our Twitter, I have reached out ever so graciously to Bush's Baked Beans, and they haven't... I'm sorry, I'm getting all choked up. They haven't responded at all to our requests to sponsor them, or for them to sponsor us, for us to showcase their wonderful product that we both love. Don't. We love their product.
I wouldn't dare disparage Bush's on the podcast, but
they're a wonderful home. They're family-friendly products that we love to put down our slimy gullets. We love those oblong babies from the earth. Those fruits of their world. Those world seeds.
Beans are good.
Beans are grand. So, Gage, do you have another thing?
I have some, Reddit questions we could, answer.
Slap them into my ears.
All right. Let's see. This one isn't... Oh, you can set any statistic to 0. Which one do you pick?
Good question.
Yeah?
We didn't do this?
No.
Okay. I could have sworn I've made this joke before. Okay, read it again.
You can set any statistic to 0. Which do you choose?
The number of people that don't watch our podcast.
Nice. That's... Hell yeah. Is that...
That's the best answer.
That is the best answer.
Next question.
We would instantly be more famous than
everybody on
anybody.
Earth.
We'd have the best podcast ever.
We'd have 8 billion viewers.
Wow, that's a really good one.
You might have the most murderers, though.
That's cool.
Everyone has to.
The Bean Boys. More murderers watch our podcast than any other podcast.
I'd also set the amount Hugh talks down to 0, so...
Yeah, I wonder if they can hear... If you guys can't hear him, there will have been subtitles. Hube titles.
If we can remember what Hugh said, we'll put the gist.
That's true. I might not be able to hear it.
Okay, well, there will be
Right.
subtitles anyways.
Your
for people.
statistic answer was really good, so it makes mine seem lamer.
You are lame.
I was gonna
lamer in
say
every way you
the
mean.
percent of blood in all people's bodies.
Hey, Gage.
Yeah.
Not only we, but everybody on Earth would be dead.
Well, maybe
They'd be
Maybe
dry.
not.
They'd be very dry.
Well, maybe I'd set
Like
it
an
to 0, and then your body would be like, "Oop, no blood now," and just close up all the veins and keep up shot.
Nope. I think everybody would be dry like a Capri Sun you suck down on an early spring morning.
Good point.
Hey, Gage.
Yeah.
This is scaring me.
Yeah, change it then.
Let's see what the next one is. Hi, Justin.
Whoa, Justin McElroy on the pod.
First guest on the pod! Hi, Justin. Oh, wow, he looks like a big toad.
My brother Justin and me.
Yep. Hi, Justin. I'm looking at him on the viewfinder.
Hold on.
So
Don't interrupt Justin.
Oh.
You want to introduce a bit, Jess?
for our audio listeners, Justin McElroy is on our
literally here,
he's
sitting on our knees.
podcast, sitting on our knees, but it does look like he's behind us.
And Gavin is vigorously bouncing his knee and bouncing him up and down all crazy.
Yep. Audio listeners, you are missing out.
You really are. He's here.
He's here in the flesh, and he's loving it. So let's, you have another question? Because
Yes.
this one is so underwhelming after my grand answer.
Yeah, damn. I would set the statistic to likelihood of Justin actually being here to 100, because it is.
Yep, because he is now.
Yeah.
It jumped to 100 the second I switched from that horrifying picture.
Yeah. You have a meeting with God tomorrow at 11:30 sharp. What are you... No, okay. It says, what are you going to ask him? I'm going to say, you get to tell him to do one thing.
Okay, well, I would prefer to answer the other one.
Answer both.
Okay, I would, first of all, I'd tell him to do, I don't know, dead air.
Yeah, dead air. I don't have the mouse.
I'd have to click back like 9 photos. Hey, she's taking a photo of me right now.
Is it to put on the pause? Oh.
Okay.
There's a bear right there.
There's a bear.
You can barely see
You
it.
can barely see it.
No!
Home counter, 1.
1!
1.
And I'm going to put it right on the white part of Justin's face. So
1
you can't see
and
it.
no more. Okay. We're doing 1 pun.
Yeah, what would you ask God?
Why?
Why what?
Um.
Why anything? Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Here, somebody.
Just some water.
Yeah, here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
It's in a ragu can. Okay, not sponsored by ragu.
What would you ask God?
Why?
Why? Huh?
Why are nuts fruits?
I wonder why. Why are nuts fruits?
Why didn't he make them nuts? Why didn't he make them fruits? Like, aren't they separate?
I would think nuts would be seeds,
They're
but
fruits.
that's just because I don't really know what either of those things truly are.
Well, one is a abomination.
You are sweating up a storm. Turned red as a beet.
Okay.
Red as a nut.
Can you do the other? Can
Legume.
you answer? Can you answer?
Yeah, I would tell God.
Mhm.
I would tell him to. Oh, okay. I would tell him to once every month, everybody would, like, the genre of the universe would change. So, like, 1 month, it's like a mystery drama, and maybe I'm like a gumshoe detective with the biggest magnifying glass you've ever seen. And I'm like, hey, bitch, what the fuck? You know?
Mhm.
And then next time I'm in, like, Mad Max, and I'm some sort of, like, mutant at the bottom of a hole, fused to the bottom because of some kind of bomb.
Mhm.
And then after that, I'm like a pirate.
Fuse you to the ground bomb.
Yeah. I'm like a pirate, and I have 3 swords, but not like the guy from One Piece. I hold 2 of them in one hand, and I kill people with them.
Yeah.
Next.
But you don't have to keep going.
I was going to do all 12 months.
Oh, okay.
And it would cycle through. It
No.
wouldn't be like January is like Noir month. No, it's like it changes. It's fully randomized.
I'd tell him to turn that toad counter up. Turn it up and
Yep.
rip them up.
Oh shit! Infinite toads, infinitely creating.
Yep, I love those little boys. I love toads.
Toad. Toad from X-Men.
Nope, no, the animal. I hate Toad from X-Men. He's a slimy bastard man. I don't like him.
Wow.
But here's our address. If you could send us hundreds of toads, you put the address on screen, right?
Yep.
If you could send us hundreds of thousands of toads, that'd be great.
That would be great. Really good. So is that all you want to tell God to do?
Yep, more toads.
Yeah, get
Not
the
enough.
fuck out of here, God.
I hate God, actually.
He's a dummy. Next, you're giving immortality. Can't be damaged or killed.
Can you reset that one?
You've been given immortality. You can't be damaged or killed. What is the first thing you try?
Seeing how much Bush's baked beans I could eat. Okay, no, that's not okay. That's not because I really want to get sponsored by the sweet, sweet taste of Bush's baked beans. But it's because I have had an argument with you that I could eat 3 of those jumbo cans of Bush's baked beans. I think they're like 16 ounces. I could eat 3 of those.
You think you could eat 48 ounces of beans?
Yes, excluding the little pieces of bacon.
You don't have 48 ounces of liquid in your body.
Bush, you should take those out. The bacon, it's awful.
I'm not even going to go into that one. That one's just false.
I could eat 3.
This isn't a bird. This is a...
I could eat so
You
many
couldn't
beans.
eat... I've seen you try... You can't even eat 4 bowls of spaghetti.
Yes, I can.
Caps out at 3.
Whatever. We're going to do a mukbang with spaghetti and beans.
Oh!
You're doing the pod and I'm just go. I can't do truly gross noises because audio. No, Gage. What would you do?
What would I do? Oh, just, general fuck shit. Jump in front of cars. Throw myself into the Hadron Collider. I don't know. Fight bears, 100%. Fight lions, but to a stalemate. I wouldn't kill them.
I'd see how far down the ocean I would go if I tied a bunch of cinder blocks to my feet and went out to international waters and plunked in.
Wait, if you can't, be damaged, you can go to the bottom of the ocean and just float back up. It'll take a while, but you think?
Yeah. What if? Okay, hang on. Quick question. What if for some reason I'd drop my knife or something, and I am forever trapped at the bottom of the ocean?
Oh, you're like, I can't. Well, you'd have to, I don't know, kill a shark. They have sharks down there.
No.
Cut it with its teeth, yeah.
Okay, wait, hang on.
I'd jump in a volcano. Oh, I would jump in an erupting volcano and then get erupted out. Yes, shot out of a cannon. Shot out of a real cannon.
Okay, I would ask you to jump down to the bottom of the ocean first.
Yeah.
And if you don't come up, I'm not going down.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I float better.
My worry is does the pressure still affect me? Would I still be kept down there?
You can climb up. You just go to the nearest continent and climb up.
Would it still hurt?
Well, you can't be damaged, so no.
Nice.
Because your nerves have to be damaged to hurt, right?
Yeah. I don't actually know how many pictures we have left on this.
Go, next picture. Ooh, that's a good one.
Cow tools.
I really they're like guests for the podcast.
Yeah, I actually like this bit more than I thought I would.
Yeah, me too.
Looks the same face as the bear.
Oh, damn, we've got 2 wide lads just chilling together.
I did have to stretch this picture out immensely.
You didn't have to stretch them out. You could have just had them normal in the middle of the screen.
Yep. So, next.
I actually am out of questions.
You really compiled a list for this?
Yeah, 3. Actually, no, I have another one, but it's lame.
Yeah?
Your SO turns out to be a 3,000-year-old ultimate life form capable of shape-shifting. What do you react to that reveal?
I would ask...
How?
I'd ask them to do crimes with me.
Crime, and there's the obvious answer, which is turn into something super sexy.
Freaky sex, yeah. But
crime.
our demographic isn't really the horny type.
What's our demographic?
My friend.
Your friend and Hugh.
My friend and Hugh, which aren't very horny.
Okay. Well, this isn't a horny podcast, so that's
It's
good.
not. It's a comedy podcast.
Comedy podcast.
It could be a horny podcast. It won't be. Comment down below.
How horny would you like the next episode to be? Hit 100 likes for 5 points. Horny. Yeah, I didn't really have anything for that one. That's why I skipped it. Are you texting right now?
No, I'm we could read the names of my suggested names of my D&D character that we came up with.
Sure.
All right, Cobb Barley.
Wait, who's Cobb Borley?
My D&D character.
Okay.
Jamboree.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's 2 words. Chef Pierre Goulash.
Shit.
Oh, I should have
Callback.
put Chef Pierre Goulash.
Oh, you shoulda.
Graspa Tween my toes. Spider-Man.
Nice.
Slichter Shells.
Ugh, Slichter. Vub, cool.
And MMORPG.
Alright, so here's what we should do next. Create characters for those. Jamboree, I think, should be wearing an entire, full, one-man band suit.
I'm texting now. Jamboree.
Don't text on the pod.
Okay, sorry. It's about the pod.
For you audio listeners, I'm going to throw Gavin's phone.
No. Okay, I'll stop.
And that's what justice is. Do you want to hear what it's like to be the child of a Karen?
Gage?
Yeah.
I don't.
And these might be bad, so we can do... You want to do commentary on what I say?
Like a football
Actually,
commentator again?
here, if it gets boring, just read a... Oh, right. Yeah. I was going to say read a Warriors book, but I forgot. I couldn't find the books. So you just put the...
I know where they are.
Yeah?
You want me to go grab one?
No, it's fine. Well, let's
Hugh?
do this, and you just riff. Do a random joke.
Grab the first one.
If
You know
this
where they
gets boring. My
The
mom
white
is
thing.
a reformed Karen.
Ugh.
When I was a kid, she used to treat people in customer service like trash. When I was a teenager and in customer service positions, it finally dawned on her what a terrible human being she was being. Turns out she's been great ever since. I'm proud. Recognize her fault. Oh, God. Oh, God. That one was boring. Was that what you did to...
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I thought this was pretty...
That was perfect.
This is pretty boring.
Here, let me... Oh, shit, let me find it. I know every restaurant has... You know, what do we think being a child of a Karen is like?
Uncut. We had to cut for reasons we will not disclose.
What do you think it would be like being the child of a Karen?
Wait.
He was trying to find books.
Not
Not his strong suit. Oh!
Big dummy.
Yeah.
I have all my bits on my phone, so...
Ooh, okay. You've invented a new alarm clock called the Rude Awakening. What does it do?
It shoots you. Obviously.
Where?
Your leg, and then it applies immediate first aid. It is a surgery robot.
Okay, so it shoots you, but then it takes care of it. Like, it takes the bullet out.
It shoots you, and then it takes the bullet out, and it dresses the wound, and it's so advanced, you can get up and walk right away. But it does shoot you. Throw it at me, Hugh. Okay.
My Rude Awakening, it releases a cloud of, Vicks Vapo Rub into the air, so you breathe it in and die.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Not the dying part. Me when you kill me.
Hell yeah. Wait, so should I try to find something to read so you can read Warriors if it's lame?
Sure.
How do you pee with a boner? Let's do this. All right.
Is there a secret to it?
Yeah, I thought you did. Okay.
You just try really hard.
I don't know if this is off color, but I can pee with a boner just fine.
I've never gotten one.
I've never had a problem with it. In fact, it only makes my piss stronger.
I piss right through the toilet.
We can cut that one out.
We won't.
We might. We'll see. Oh, are you going to just read?
Oh, no. Read some questions.
Okay.
my friend has commented on Chef Pierre Goulash.
Oh, we've got live commentary on Chef Pierre Goulash.
They said, I've met Baron Von Tomato Teeth. He's terrifying.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's the worst.
But
But
love
also,
him, yeah.
it's Chef Pierre Goulash, you uncultured swine. My friend is undoubtedly listening to this, because I will pressure them into listening to this.
Wait,
your
will they
facts.
be watching?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they listen on Spotify.
I've been making rude faces at you.
Very rude.
Trying to unsqueak, kind of rock the squeak out of this chair.
Okay, I have more bits. But it's not really a bit,
My
it's
finger.
just, so I was listening to YouTube, YouTube.
Yeah, doing a YouTube.
I was doing a YouTube, surfing the YouTube webs.
YouTubing.
And I came across this ad. It's for detergent, but it started off with the clothes that touch a newborn's skin. Fuck. The clothes that touch a newborn's delicate skin deserve gentle care. And I thought that was the creepiest thing I'd ever heard. So I did track down this ad and find it so I could quote it.
Do not touch my child.
Its skin is so delicate and soft. Its skin is
Drench your hands in
unfuckable.
downy. Then you may hold my baby. Yeah,
I'm tweeting.
you're tweeting? Stop. This is pod time.
I'm tweeting on the pod
Okay.
about the pod.
So, let's see. Should
Follow
we?
us on Twitter.
Oh, it's been a while. Actually, damn, did we even talk about this? It was in the first Lost
What?
episode. Go
Oh
check
my
out
God.
the preview. We were gonna make a thing out of stealing people's content.
Bro, yeah. We
Let's-
never stole content
Let's steal
again.
some content.
Because, our shtick was originally gonna be, we're content thieves. We take other people's content and make it our own.
Scavengers.
first
Much like
episode-
Scooby Snacks.
The first episode killed itself.
It died.
And I feel like we found our own identity. See my tweet?
I do see your tweet.
I feel like we found our own identity. Follow us on Twitter. I feel like we found our own identity since then, and I feel like we have a good thing going on.
I think so too, but I think we should still steal,
Even though we are
just to-
sort of stealing the questions bit from every podcast.
just so that we can be that nasty podcast.
We
We're
are the stinky goblins of the podcast world, and we will steal their views, like how Prometheus stole the flame from Zeus himself.
and send all the eagles you want. He can give
I can
every
beat
bird.
up every bird.
We've got this in the bag. Let's
Yeah.
steal some content. Let's go to the Gus and Eddie hashtag.
If you could spell it.
Did I not? Okay, whatever. Here, talk about something while I find it. Riff on dying.
My
The
friend
mortal coil.
has sent another question.
Oh shit! Question number 3.
Do you want me to read it to make sure it's good?
No. No, don't read it. Just go.
Okay. Ahem. I'm making a bee-themed D&D campaign for my friends.
Okay.
And one of the main characters is going to be trans. I don't know how bee genitals work, and I'm afraid to look it up. How should I approach research for this topic? I'm really set on making this bee trans, FTM, but I really do not know how to approach this. Any suggestions?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll look it up for you.
Look up hot bee porn.
Beacock.
Look up bee cock.
Hugh, you cringing?
That's
at
bee
all?
cocktail, Gage.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Bee cock.
Alright. Getting
No.
subreddits. Oh, B-Dick, Urban
Oh.
Dictionary. When you sit down for a long time, your dick gets numb and stingy.
Never. Not once.
I
Look
can't
up
find anything
images
about
of
B-dicks.
bee genitals.
Okay, B
So
genitals.
I'll,
Ah!
No!
Yo!
No!
Jesus!
Dude.
You can't put that on the screen.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
It was just swollen penises covered in bees.
Covered it. Oh my god! This is a
Was that illegal?
We're
What
gonna
I
ha-
just looked at?
We're gonna have to turn down the audio for that.
We're definitely gonna have to.
Oh my
That
god!
was horrendous. I'm afraid to look it up again.
I am gonna look up bee genitals.
Well, I should have taken your friend's advice and not done
Not
that.
research. We're martyrs.
You know what?
B
Why don't
genitals.
just
I
admit? Just don't talk about the genitals. It doesn't matter.
Nope, I'm looking at it.
Or Pokemon rules. Just smooth down there.
Smooth down there. I can't make sense of this.
That looks like the front of a snail.
It sort of looks like a.
Jesus.
It sort of looks like a mammoth.
We can put this on the screen.
It looks like a mammoth with a very hairy chin and a big brown tongue.
Oh. I'm thinking it kind of looks like a bunny. Well, how does it come out? Does it just explode out?
It explodes out of the back there.
Jesus. Wait, where's the stinger in this equation?
Hmm.
I used to think stingers were bee penises, but I'm sure the rest of us did too.
Huh.
So he's gonna send me the penis, and
Yeah.
we're gonna.
I would love to.
Probably it's been up.
I would love to be a trans bee.
Actually, look, we put that up there. Did the research for your friend. Hell yeah.
We're
You're
a
welcome.
wonderful question podcast.
We save lives.
I will send you that.
Thank you.
Venus.
That was the trans B segment. I enjoyed it. Texting you, whoever he's texting. I know you're watching.
It's my friend. We can't say their
Chill
name.
out. I don't know.
And if I did accidentally say their name, we'll bleep it out.
We'll
and
bleep it
that's
out.
B, as in these insects.
We'll bleep it out with me saying penis from last episode.
Did you say penis in the last episode?
Yeah.
You said it a lot in this episode.
I did, but I said it funny last time.
Okay. Penis.
Penis.
Okay, we're going to talk about the Broadway recording of Be More Chill.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty shit. This is really just solidly our opinions on musicals.
Mm-hmm. The cast recording, the original, or whatever it's fucking called.
Yeah, the original cast recording is
it's
so much better.
Okay, it has some good songs.
Well, Be More Chill in its entirety is okay.
Be More Chill, riddled with talk singing.
It sure is. Which can be fine.
A lot of talk singing.
I don't know. It's fine. I enjoyed the musical. It's got some really good songs in there. All of which are ruined by the Broadway recording.
Yup.
Every single one of them. They ruin What's-His-Face's voice. He sounds like Keanu Reeves, but it sounds like shit.
Squid.
Yeah, Squid.
I know he looks like Keanu Reeves, and it's whatever. But,
not a fan.
Okay. The part in the Squip song,
yeah.
where it's...
And if you don't know what Be More Chill is,
where he's...
This probably won't last that long.
I got a squip. And then Jeremy says, you got quick, really fast, and it's
quick?
great. In the Broadway recording, it sounds like he's terrified.
You
got
quick! You got quick!
Oh no, you got quick! Don't tell me you got quick!
And it made me really actually
so
furious.
mad. And the smartphone hour?
No, I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay.
What?
We're not saying any of the people in these songs did a bad job.
I think some of them did.
Okay, some of them. But like the smartphone hour, they did fine.
She did it fine.
But it wasn't like the original. I feel like it was overdone.
These aren't jokes.
Not jokes.
But
this is just our opinion.
It's a small rant. We're going to go on those every once in a while. It doesn't matter.
You can cut this out.
Well, I'm not going to.
I am terrified, even though it says it's recording, that it's like run out of space or something.
No, it's recording.
I know it's recording, but like...
We've got 128 gigabytes of space in
That's
there,
fair.
baby.
We paid for the Primo. I do like that we can see ourselves.
Me too.
I feel like this has been...
I don't like that my chair is squeaking. If that's been happening, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Fix that.
I made
Next
this.
time.
This is Brian
Oh, the
Griffin.
ocean.
This is Brian Griffin.
Brian? Because he's in the ocean?
Because he is the ocean.
Wow, look, he's holding a little glass of
Ocean.
yellow.
Oh, it's champagne.
Mm.
If you can't see, because you're an audio listener, too bad. You should like and subscribe on YouTube. Or Spotify. If you're watching this on YouTube, we are on Spotify.
Oh, do you want to...
And Twitter. Here's our Twitter.
I don't have any good... Oh, wait, here's Davy Jones's ass. Can I put that on? Can I put man ass on YouTube? If I can, it's there. I'll save it as Davy Jones
Locker.
man ass.
Yep, that's just a full ass.
Yeah.
Gage, I can't stop thinking about bee genitals.
Yeah.
Or bee cock.
Yeah, I really... Oh, you mean... I was going to say I can't stop thinking about
the bees.
The flowery...
The beeness.
Yeah, no, but now... No. I completely blocked out.
The beepus is covered in bees.
Yeah, I.
The beebuses.
Oh wow, that was upsetting.
Those give me the
Lots of big red stung up balls.
Those give me the heebie-jeebies. Anything on Twitter?
Honestly, I'm not seeing anything
How
that
about
good.
our funny tweets?
I don't want to read our
Can
tweets.
we talk about iFun?
Oh, sure, we can talk about iFunny.
Let's talk about iFunny, guys. It's rough.
I have been a denizen of iFunny for the past,
Too long.
5 years.
Too long, Gage.
Well, I started using it back when everybody else started using
Yeah,
it.
okay, Gage started using it when it was arguably good.
Okay,
but
I was like 13.
Now it is a cesspool of... I started using when I was about 12.
Sure.
I started using... I'm a drug addict.
Started using iFunny.
Yeah, now it is a
Racism.
cesspool of racist, sexist, homophobic, misogynistic, transphobic incels, and it's there are
some really nice people.
There are some really nice
but it
people.
is terrible. The setup, the UI is terrible. The featured list is terrible.
Sometimes I have trouble searching for hashtags.
Yeah,
or
it's just memes.
It's just
memes and racism.
It's memes and racism, and some of them, and some memes are pro-trans and stuff. And then the comments are a mix of I'm disgusted by these cretins who say, are saying these horrible things about trans people, just trying to live their lives.
Yeah.
And then the other half is people like being trans is a mental illness. God is dead and trans people killed him.
Yeah, on any post with a trans person in it, whatever pronouns used in the post, the comments will all just be like asterisk opposite pronoun.
Yeah.
It's a hell
I'm so
place.
funny, I'm gonna write this.
Yeah. But everyone on iFunny hates iFunny because it's terrible, and everyone on iFunny is terrible. But no one can seem to leave. Also, everybody on iFunny hates everybody on Reddit. It's like iFunny's having this war with Reddit, but Reddit doesn't care. Like, I've never seen anybody on Reddit talk about iFunny. It's like iFunny is like the younger brother who is, angry and Lily's about to roll her little ass onto the pod. Onto the tripod. Oh, thank you, Hugh.
Hugh scooted her over.
He's a savior.
And he's petting her, because she's a beautiful old lady.
She heard her like today. Praise for Lily.
Praise for Lily. One like equals one prayer for Lily.
One praise.
One praise. One big old pet on her beautiful baby bottom.
Yeah. But, okay, I do have to say, some people on iFunny. There are communities on iFunny just like anywhere else that are fine.
Yeah. Check my brother out on iFunny.
Don't do that.
It's on screen.
It's not. I edited.
You did. Unless something went horribly wrong.
Yeah. But that being said, it is also a cesspool full of just awfulness.
Horrible people.
Just terrible things.
Horrible people that God has forgotten.
I've seen more deaths on iFunny than I have on Twitter.
Like dead people?
Yeah, like videos of people dying.
I've seen a real dead person.
Yeah.
And it was horrible. I don't want to talk about it. And we can't talk about it.
No? You can't talk about dead people?
We could. Do you want to?
No. Not really.
Do you want to steal content? Weren't you gonna
Yeah, let's steal some content. Let's cut while I try and steal.
You...
We're back.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
We're not back yet.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Did you find a good bit? Wait, this? Oh.
Yes. I have
Lots to say.
qualms with
Okay.
how you eat Pop-Tarts. Welcome back!
What's up, guys?
So, this person...
At Amish Boy 5.
At Amish Boy 5 on Twitter. We're stealing your thing. It's not for Gus and Eddie. We're gonna tweet at you about this, by the way.
Us, maybe.
We will. If your content is not for the Gus and Eddie podcast now, it's for the Bean Boys.
It's Bean Boys content now. Hell yeah.
So they said, hashtag Gus and Eddie, hashtag the Bean Hour, or at the Bean Hour.
At the Bean Hour.
That's our Twitter. At the Bean Hour. How do you guys eat your Pop-Tarts? I eat mine by eating the outer crust, then eating the rest. Gage doesn't eat the outer crust. At all.
Well, I like like the frosting in the middle. I know it's wrong.
Is it such a hindrance to eat the crunchy Krispies on the outside?
I just want the frosting. The rest can go in the trash.
Trash. It's a waste of food. Shut up, Hugh.
It's
The
just-
other parts are garbage.
It's just gonna go in my belly anyway. It's just gonna be soiled up in there. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I eat mine by getting it. I take the crust off.
Yeah.
And then I push my teeth in between and split the two halves and
Okay.
lick the cream out from the inside.
Like an Oreo.
Like an Oreo.
That's valid.
And then I crumble it all up into a gritty ball that's just the crust, and I shove it down my gob.
Okay. That's cool, and I respect that. I will never eat the crusts.
Okay. Do you want to find another thing?
Well, sometimes I'll eat the crusts if I'm really hungry. I'll pick at them like little snacks.
I always feel bad when
Yeah?
I eat the crusts.
Like sick? When you eat the crusts, you get ill?
Good. I'm upset with myself.
For some reason, I really like the idea of Hugh subtitles.
Yeah, I like it too. Just huge. Just eating.
You're gonna like this one.
Ugh.
Hi, Bonk. It's like Bonk's here.
Welcome to the pod, Bonk.
Hi, Bonk. I love your Sega Genesis game.
I don't know. Actually, I want this gone. Next picture.
No, we only have so many.
Next picture. We're almost
Here,
done.
You're gonna love this one.
Oh, hell yeah. This is a gauge meme.
I didn't want to stress this one because it was so good.
Nice. It looks like you might not be able to see it. If you can, it'll be right here.
If you can, it'll be here. If you can't, too bad!
All right, and do you want to describe it for audio listeners?
Yeah, so it's a picture of my beautiful brother with a very large head because he's so smart. And above it says me, parentheses, a very smart person. And then below it, he's looking at his phone, and the phone says smart things because he's so smart, so he's reading smart things.
Which I do.
Which he does because he's very, very smart. Smart things like, and then we'll immediately uncut to when you find another.
You're really boring.
What's really boring?
Gus and Eddie fans, step it up.
Step it up, guys.
We're no
Fine.
good content to
Okay.
steal.
We'll talk about.
I keep looking at the viewfinder. I'm so sorry.
Don't.
Guys.
So, Gus and Eddie content's very, very boring.
Is this beef?
No.
Are we starting beef?
I'm wearing their merch, Gage.
Oh, yeah. I was ready to start beef. I was gonna hop. I'm a ride or die bitch.
We're gonna start this beef and we're gonna eat it on a big beef burger and
Okay, come on, take her home.
suck
Take
a,
her home.
Suck a melon. That's what you can do.
Suck a melon.
Suck an egg.
Hell yeah. So I guess we uncut.
A while ago, when you said that Gus and Eddie's content was bad.
If you could drink. Okay, cut now. Okay, wait, hold on. I read very smart things. Smart things like.
No, I liked the. Smart things like.
Cut.
Bro!
There's nothing good.
I thought you found one!
No.
Fine. I'm going on a hiking date. If I disappear, I die. I dedicate my last words to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh wait, thank you
At BirdDad420. We will be tweeting this at you.
Yeah. Also, I'll take a screenshot and put your tweet up.
Oh, you are taking screenshots?
Yeah.
Good, so I can tweet at them. So.
Next one, pee or poo? Definitely pee.
Oh, boy, I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah?
Definitely pee.
Pee is 100% superior to poo in every way.
And we won't say which ways we are judging that on.
Oh, I was ready to deep dive. No, what are you doing?
No, Gage, we can't.
I have sacred
Nah.
piss knowledge that I need to get off my chest. Whatever. I guess that'll
Boys!
come on the piss cast.
I'm moving to Minnesota from California for college. Any tips for living in the Midwest?
You better have something damn good. If you read that out loud. Go for it.
I hope you're boring. We live in the Midwest. Bitch.
We do.
It sucks here.
I mean, there's good parts of it. Chicago.
Yeah. Not
Well,
this town.
no, there's nothing good in any small town anywhere.
Nope, not great. But we do have what seems like infinite trampoline parks.
Well, trampoline parks are fun, but I would like to take the focus away from that and the Midwest and talk about our original birthplace,
Still technically
the
Midwest.
South, baby.
People would argue that it
The
is still the
South.
It.
Oh, we're Southern boys.
We're from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City.
Homa red tornadoes.
Red
and
dirt.
cattle.
Native Americans.
I think they kind of lived everywhere before we.
Yeah, but there was a lot of them there for a period
Until we pushed
of
them
time.
out again.
I didn't.
I think this is actually the last one.
Oh no. Damn it.
You'll just have to...
I can't have a smart thing calling me smart after I just said that about Native Americans.
Let's just. Oh. Perfect. He's back. He didn't get any wider. Yeah, we're from Oklahoma. Pretty boring there too, but we remember it fondly.
Sure. We used to play on a dirt pile at our papa's house.
It was great. We just climbed it.
It was huge. It was
It was
actually
so
really
big.
fun. I'd still climb it today.
I would still climb that. If I was rich, I'd have a big ass dirt
Okay,
pile.
look at me in the eye and
Okay.
tell me that if you went to your papa's backyard,
Can you look at viewfinder?
you just walked over his buffalo skin rug, picked up a rose rock, and you're chucking it up and down, juggling 4 or 5 of them, and then you see a 20-foot tall pile of dirt. Tell me you're not climbing up that thing like you're an ant in heat.
Hey, Gage.
Yes.
Only one inaccurate part of that is that you could juggle. Juggle right now.
I don't have any rose rocks or anything else comparable to such.
You can only juggle rose rocks?
And anything.
Or things comparable
anything.
to such?
Yes.
Alright.
So
Juggling is already very close to not being a talent, and yours is even more restricted.
I disagree. Any jugglers out there? Any juggalos out there?
No.
Let's see. I feel like we're looking too much at the screen, not enough at you fellas.
What's your favorite 2020 meme so far? None. They've all been rough. It's been a rough
Oh shit! I liked
landscape out there.
funeral dancers.
I never actually got into that. I never looked into it enough.
We don't need to look into it.
I didn't.
It's just dudes
Who dance?
dancing a corpse to the grave.
I don't know. I got pretty
Giving
tired
him a
of
good
it.
send off.
I got tired of it pretty quick.
I like it. I think it's wholesome.
I think it was done to death.
You probably saw either a meme or a video.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Hugh, do you finally have a question? Anything.
Why does Hugh suck toes? I don't know. Why, Hugh?
He craves toe jam. Hugh's a chef. I don't know if we
Hugh
said
is a
this.
chef.
We're giving away a lot of personal information about Hugh
Hugh's-
without any permission from him.
Hugh's a chef. Here is his social security number. It's on screen.
So he likes to cook exclusively with toe jam. He likes to spread it on his croutons.
Yeah, we have this. There's this thing called Hugh spread.
Yep.
It's just toe jam and butter.
Oh, no. Ruining the Hugh.
Both of which come from him.
Yep. This is Hugh butter.
Hugh butter.
Churned it this morning. Still piping hot.
Steaming!
Oh, dude, this thing melted through the Tupperware.
Here's what we need to talk about. Hugh, in the case of the steamy foot.
Oh, no. This podcast is everywhere so far.
I think we should talk about Hugh and the steamy foot. I'm going to talk about it.
Oh.
Our cousin Hugh runs hot. Man is a boiling machine. Just the other, 2 weeks ago, you ate an ungodly amount of food, but we all did that night. Sort of a feast night. And,
What is this?
I don't know, a couple weeks ago?
Wait, the foot steams. Oh.
No. Look at the...
Oh, fuck. Yeah, continue.
Okay. After that interruption. He complained all night about being scorching hot. And I was just like, whatever. Shut up, Hugh.
Steam boy.
But then he was like, feel my back. And I was like, that's weird, but if you're saying it, it must be pretty hot. And I put my hand on his back through a shirt, and it felt like he had 105-degree fever.
I was playing Terraria. I wish I touched this boy.
And
What a quote.
I never believed this story that I'm about to tell until that night. But our aunt, Hugh's mother, likes to tell a story about a time when Hugh got so hot outside. So, kids, they run around, they work up a sweat, get all glistening, and when Hugh came inside and took his shoes off, as one does after a nice time of playing out.
A nice waller.
Yeah, a nice waller. And our aunt swears to God that he was so hot, so red, piping hot, that the sweat was steaming off of his foot.
And we never believed it.
I think it's possible.
We didn't think that people could steam like a big titan. But, yeah, no, I believe it.
Just like the giant steam things he cooks with, he is one.
Those big steam machines that nobody truly understands that, live on top of the big heat box. He steams that day.
Like he controls those with magic, it probably comes from his inside
probably
magic.
comes from his inner chi, or his dark magic that resides within his soul.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Not a question.
Next question. Oh.
But, what bit do you want to end this podcast on?
I would love to end it with a question from Hugh. That's
Hugh,
what I was planning on.
If you could provide the final bit for this
bit of the podcast.
Wonderful 5th episode, 4th episode?
Fourth
episode. We got a new set. I think this was a grand episode. If we could cap it off with a nice question from our beautiful, beautiful cousin.
Got to be a really good question. Anything. What do you mean? Okay, cut here.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, I'm sorry. Cut here until Hugh figures out a question.
We could read Warriors.
I cut already.
Do you want to hear feedback from my friend?
Well, we do have to end it with Percy Jackson.
Do you want to hear feedback from my friend on the podcast?
Sure.
My review of my reading of Warriors, 10 out of 10. I demand more Warriors content. I've never read Warriors, and this is the only acceptable way to consume Warriors content.
While I'm reading Percy Jackson over it?
Let's ask.
Okay, Hugh, do you have a question? Ask a question, and then we'll read Percy Jackson. We'll get out of here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have anything.
Hugh, pet Lily, please.
Just bad questions going through my head.
Come on.
Like, how do you make glass? Like, nothing good is coming through this head. I thought about how much money would you pay?
No.
What's that?
Not while the camera is watching.
You want me to?
Oh, but it's not gonna be.
Oh, goodness.
Oh God!
Get that out of here.
Why did you look that up?
Oh shit, our camera's almost dead.
Alright, Nick, sit in your chair.
Okay,
Wait,
really
but
quick.
you have to make sure your thing is like.
It's fine.
No, hang on.
Just make sure it's playing.
Welcome to the end of the
Welcome
podcast.
back. Oh my god, we gotta finish.
Our camera
Oh
is.
shit, and our lights just got
Our
unplugged. This
lights
shit's going to
turned
shit.
off. Everything's going to shit.
So
Guys,
Hugh's gonna fix the lights, and we're
gonna
gonna
Warriors.
read like we do at the end of every episode, and we're gonna try and finish a page before the battery runs out. Are you ready? Let's do this.
oh, wait, are we gonna read both?
I'm gonna read.
I'm gonna read. No, you got to read last time. No, come on. Okay.
This trip.
No.
Oh wait, no, sorry. This trip, I was determined to be good. All the way into
But
the city,
Rusty
I
was
put up with
already on
Nancy
top.
Bobofit,
He
the
scooped it into the
freckly,
air,
red-headed
cooking the helpless
kleptomaniac
creature
girl,
with the
hitting my
thorn-sharp
chest,
claws,
hitting my best friend
flinging it
Grover
up
in the
in a
back of the
high
head
arc
with
onto
chunks
the
of peanut butter and
leaf-covered
ketchup
ground.
sandwich.
The mouse landed dazed.
Grover was an
but
easy
alive.
target.
It tried to run,
He was
but Rusty
scrawny.
snatched it up
He
again.
cried when he got
He
frustrated.
touched the
He must
mouse
have been held back
once
several
more.
grades because he was
But
only a
this
6th
time,
grader
a
with
little
acne
farther
and the
away.
start of a
The
wispy
mouse
beard
managed
on
to
his chin.
scramble a few paces before Rusty
On the top
caught
of
up
all
with him.
that, he was crippled.
Suddenly, a noise roared nearby.
He had a note excusing
Rusty
him from
looked
PE
around,
for the rest of
and
his
he did
life
so.
because he had
The
some
mouse was
kind
able
of
to pull
muscular
away from his
disease in his
claws.
legs. He walked
When Rusty
funny.
turned back,
Every
he
step
saw it
hurt him,
dart
but
into the
don't let that
darkness
fool ya.
among the tangled roots of a tree.
You shouldn't have seen
Angry,
him run.
Rusty gave up the
You
hunt.
should have
He spun
seen him
around,
run when it was enchilada day
green
at the
eyes
cafeteria.
glaring.
Anyway,
Intent on searching out the
Nancy
noise
Boba
that
Fett
cost
was
him
throwing
his
wads
kill.
of sandwich that
The
stuck in
sound
his curly
rattled
brown
on,
hair,
becoming more
and she
familiar.
knew I couldn't
Rusty
do anything
blinked
back
open
there
his
because I was
eyes.
already on
The forest
probation.
disappeared. He was
The
inside a
headmaster
hot
had
and
threatened me
airless
with
kitchen.
death by
Curled
in-school
in his bed.
suspension
Moonlight
if
filtered
anything
through the
bad,
window,
embarrassing, or
casting
even
shadows on the
mildly
smooth,
entertaining
hard
happened on this
floor.
trip. Damn
The
it.
noise had
I
been
think
on
I
the
already read
rattle
this
of the
page.
hard, dried pellets of food
Shit.
as they were tipped into his dish. Rusty had been dreaming,
I lost.
lifting his head. He rested
I
his
might as
chin
well
on the
finish
side
this
of his
page.
bed. His collar
just
rubbed
start the next
comfortably
page.
around his neck. In the dream, he had felt fresh air ruffling the soft fur, where the collar usually pinched.
Oh wait, no I didn't.
Rusty rolled onto his back, savoring the dream.
I'm gonna
for a
kill
few
her,
more moments.
I mumbled.
He could
Grover
still
tried to calm me
smell
down.
the
It's
dream.
okay. I
A
like
mouse.
peanut butter.
It was the
He
third
dodged
time
another
since
piece
the
of
full
Nancy's
moon that
lunch.
he had
That's
had
it.
that dream.
I started to get
It
up,
was
but
every
Grover pulled
time
me
the
back
mouse
into my seat.
escaped his
You're
grasp.
already in
He
probation.
licked his lips.
You reminded me?
From his bed,
You know who
he
will
could
get
still
blamed if
smell
anything
the
happens.
bland odor of
Looking
his
back
food.
on it, I wish I decked Nancy Boba Fett.
Well, that was the podcast. Join us next week. We're gonna start putting these out weekly.
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 And
Every
we've
Monday.
got a new segment coming
A new segment.
soon. It's going to be separate from the podcast.
But
just
it will be posted
on the
our
podcast channel and on
our
Spotify.
YouTube channel, and on Spotify.
It's
Here's our Twitter. One last time.
It's called Bean Boys Beautiful Babies. We'll look forward to it soon. And our camera's about to die.
We'll see you guys
later.
No!